Okay, so it's the first video in this playlist dealing with noun classes, guys. So make sure you save the playlist so that you can do the following videos as well, because they all work together, obviously. Okay, so yeah, just follow over here, guys. All the info is there. Okay, I've got my little book as well that I'm working from. I don't have this all memorized, so well, yeah, I'd like to at least do it with some structure with you guys. Okay, so classes 1 and 2. So these two classes go together. Class 1 is a singular class and class 2 is a plural class. So this is something different to English completely, guys. isiXhosa has noun classes, whereas in English there's just like nouns, proper nouns, pronouns, etc., etc. Whereas this, they actually classify certain nouns into certain classes, and there's various ways that they categorize them, and you'll see as we go along what some of these trends are. So class 1 and 2 are basically nouns that are related to human, like human nouns, but not necessarily proper nouns like John or like Xhosa or Nomzana or whatever. Okay, rather let's go with the Xhosa proper nouns, you know, or Xhosa or Tanti or something like that. Okay, these are things like, as you can see up here on the overlay, things like umtu. So umtu is an example of class 1, which means person, and then it corresponds with class 2, abantu, which means people. So you can see there's that correspondence between singular and plural, guys. And the important thing to note and observe is the noun prefix, because that is how you'll identify whether a word is in a particular class. So the prefix is, for example, with umtu, that prefix is and for abantu it's aba. And you can see that through all of the examples, guys. Umntwana, umfazi, umzali, umfana, melwane, umdlali, umthengi. You can see that is quite clearly the common thread through all of the class 1 nouns, guys. And they're all people related: person, child, married woman, parent, young man, neighbor, player, customer. You can see it's people and things like that. And for class 2, you can see it's abantu, abantwana, abafazi, abazali, abafana. So that's how you can distinguish between whether someone's talking about a singular or a person, or a plural. So you could say, if here's an example. So I say, ndiyathanda umntu, which means I love a person, because it's umtu. Whereas if I said ndiyathanda abantu, then it means people. So in English we would have two different words, people and person. You see, they're spelled differently. Whereas in Xhosa, the noun prefix changes, but the stem ntu is still the same. You see, ntu, aban, ntu. So the ntu is what remains the same, which is the sort of noun of people or persons. But the prefix, what's at the beginning, changes to denote whether something is singular or plural. Okay, so yeah, now these, as we've mentioned, they're exclusively human nouns, and like also things like professional nouns, as you can see here. Here's some more examples, guys. Professional nouns like umpati, umpeki, umhleli. So manager, cook, editor, and then abapati, abapeki, abahleli. So these are, as we've just said, professional nouns. They have to do with something you do, a role you play. Okay, so that's once again human related. Now the only thing is that the irregular nouns are, I suppose, still people related, but you'll see that the plural is slightly different. So like, instead of the plural being aba, it's abe. Now these, as I said, guys, these are what you'd call exceptions. So in all of these classes, or at least most of them, you'll see that there's some exceptions to the rules, and these are things you just have to memorize, and you learn them over time. And I suppose it keeps things interesting, and you just have to remember these things. So umlungu, this is a classic one, and South Africans will know that this word is used a lot. Umlungu means like a white person, okay? Now, it's also got other weird connotations that, like in the past, like umlungu can also mean boss, because obviously from the apartheid and colonial eras, like umlungu was synonymous with boss. And umlungu, I think, is also, or something like the foam that washes up on the sea, which is kind of symbolic for like also how the white people came to Africa, like in the oceans, okay? But anyway, guys, so you would think like by the common trend that the plural of umlungu would be abalungu, but it's not. As you can see here, guys, as all these examples at the bottom show, it's abelungu. So you've got to just remember that. As the same with umsutu, which means a Sotho person, and abesutu. So these are just exceptions you have to learn, guys, but it's not that difficult, honestly. Like umfundisi, abefundisi. So there we go, guys. Because you're interested in learning the language, click the red subscribe button below the video, or the logo in the bottom right corner of the video itself. If you're on a computer, it's not easy to do it on a mobile device. Then yeah, if you're really serious, click the bell button after you subscribed. It will pop up. That will give you a notification when I upload a video. So then you just keep up to date, guys. If you forget about Xhosa for a few weeks and then you see I upload a video, then you get back into it and you continue with the process. If you've got any questions, comment down below, or even suggestions if you think I've made a mistake, because I know a lot of Xhosa people watch these things and help me to learn as well, because I'm not a perfect Xhosa speaker. And then if you like this, give it a thumbs up and let me know that the videos are going alright. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. Blessings, njabulela, and nibe nemini emnandi.